Have you ever heard of Journey to the West? The legendary Monkey King, Wukong, travels with his master Tang Sanzang and two very questionable sidekicks, Ba Jie and Sandy, fighting demons, overcoming trials, or to seek the sacred scriptures from the West. Or perhaps you play the Chinese video game Black Myth Wukong, setting out on a dangerous mystical path to uncover the truth behind the old legends. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, well, you've arrived at just the right moment. Because in this stream, IshowSpeed unknowingly stepped into his own version of Black Wukong. He faced the trials, was misled by a fake master, and eventually found the real one. Learning Chinese Kung Fu along the way, it was, in every sense, a journey to the East. Let's begin, shall we?
I give it to him?
Yeah, give the tea to the master.
Here, Oh, it's master.
The master, yeah.
Here, master.
Master Shifu.
Master Shifu.
Yeah.
Train me! Please train me! Please, I will do anything! I want to be just like you!
有空了常回来看看。
Be back soon if you can. Visit us again.
Again?
Yeah.
Wait, he rejected me?
No.
No.
He said after this training, make sure you come back again.
I will.
意思就是说，在心里要记着师傅，不能忘了师傅。
This room looks like it was just temporarily decorated with some random banners and calligraphy, no real atmosphere. And then this so-called master asked Speed to bow and pay respect, but didn't even explain who or what they are worshipping. It all felt like just going through the motions, nothing genuine. Those two guys standing behind Speed, they kept laughing. It's supposed to be serious, respectful, and also this master haven't taught Speed anything, but was already saying things like, "Oh, come back and visit me. Keep your master in your heart. Don't forget me." This is funny. Honestly, it really feels like the whole thing was arranged behind the scenes. Like the Speed's Chinese agency probably just asked the master to provide a location for filming. And since this guy didn't have any real skills to show, he went with the one thing he could do, a little ceremony, some incense, and hoped that would be enough to impress a foreigner.
Oh my God.
Pay attention to the Chinese characters on the curtain. It says 八一, which refers to August 1st, the founding day of the People's Liberation Army in China. That means this place is most likely a military training facility. What we are actually seeing here is the blending of military culture with martial arts schools.
You're doing duck walking. How the heck?
This so-called master has been doing all types of warm-ups, which, let me be honest, it's super convenient for this master. He didn't have to teach anything. He just need to stood there while Speed burned calories on his own. I mean, in professional sports, athletes do spend a lot of time on foundational training, but this is unnecessary because a foreigner who's only staying for a short period of time.
Yeah. So Chad, basically what we doing?
Right here, there are some Chinese characters on this house. It says 听党话跟党走. In English, it means listen to the party, follow the party.
Since you're here, would you like to share your thoughts on the Communist Party?
Thank you, but as Speed has demonstrated, we don't speak politics here. We just follow the party like Speed just did. This place is actually a private company's property. Here, the sign at the entrance, it says 洛阳市俊少农林牧业有限公司. In English, it's 洛阳俊少 Agricultural and Forestry Company. There is even a vehicle nearby that seems to be linked to this business. The license plate starts with 玉溪. In Chinese place, 玉 means Henan province, and the letter C stands for the city of Luoyang. In most provinces, the capital city always gets the letter A. So for Henan province, the capital city Zhengzhou uses 玉 A. Now here's the thing, the real Shaolin temple is located in Zhengzhou.
These martial arts schools are located around the Shaolin Temple, technically part of Zhengzhou.
So now the question is, why did Speed's Chinese agency take him out of the capital to a different city? Well, in my opinion, there are two possible reasons. Either the Chinese agency has a strong business connection with this martial arts school in Luoyang, or someone has family ties here. Either way, it's sus.
This is the Kung Fu theater. You can watch Kung Fu. No! The main temple is only 100 meters away. Why are we not at the main temple at then? Lane?
We gotta make some moves. I don't know where that guy is.
Where's my master? If I'm about to get tight. My string in it? Are we still
You can see the female translator hesitated. She wasn't sure if it was okay to just walk out. Why? Because chances are the theater had already signed a deal with a Chinese agency. There was probably a plan, a script, and it hadn't been finished yet.
Guys, space, please.
Why did they?
What's up there?
No, now this way. Now this way.
What are they doing there? What's
Now
up?
this way.
Which way is it?
Man, what is that? What are they doing there? Do you actually know what's going on?
Yes.
Oh,
It's the main temple.
okay, this is the master.
We got it.
Is that the master?
Here.
Is that the master there? That's the real master. Yeah,
That's master.
he's the real deal.
That's master. This is what I need to learn.
In Chinese, there is a word called 演员. In translation, it's like you sense destiny at first glance. When Speed and his bodyguard saw this new master, you could tell, even from a distance, they felt something. You could see from this master's eyes, even though his eyes might be too tiny in the video, but for Speed and his bodyguards, they can see this master's eyes steady, grounded, alive. Not like the previous guy, whose eyes were kind of blank.
Well, hold away. Long Jing.
The Chinese word Speed just learned 冷静, which means calm down. But because of his pronunciation, it sounded less like 冷静 and more like 龙井, which by the way is a famous type of Chinese tea, dragon well tea. So of course, the internet did its thing, and now we have a whole meme. Speed says 冷静 and it turns into 龙井. Ironically though, it kind of works. Tea in Chinese culture symbolizes peace, health, and balance. So maybe when we are told to calm down, a little 龙井 in the soul is exactly what we need.
What the hell is this? What is this?
Brother, you just step back.
So this fan gave him a Chinese snack called 龙须酥, dragon beard candy. It's usually made from malto syrup, wheat flour,
And soybean powder.
The cool part is how it's made. The sugar gets pulled and stretched again and again until it becomes super thin, almost like threads. That's where the name comes from. Dragon beard. But here's a little heads up before you guys rush to try it. Some versions may contain peanuts, other nuts, or even extra fillings. And since it also contains wheat flour, it's not suitable for people with gluten intolerance or wheat allergies either. So if you've got any food allergies, especially to nuts or gluten, please check the ingredients before trying it. I want you all to enjoy new snacks, not to end up in the
这是个网红蓝。
跟你没有关系哈，这是我们那个。
你整的挺好。
Here, the female translator offered to pay for the tickets to enter Shaolin Temple, and she standing in front of the volunteer translator guy, kind of blocking him, then stared at him and said, "None of your business." Her tone was a little bit pissed. What it felt like was this: Speed believed real masters live in Shaolin Temple, and the volunteer translator guy took him there, but this part was not in the original script. So in that moment, the volunteer guy kind of looked like he stole the spotlight. It wasn't the female translator in charge anymore. So you probably think the female translator here is not nice. But after the volunteer translator brought Speed into the Shaolin Temple, they went through a series of traditional rituals. And after they finished, Speed asked again, "Where's my master?" The volunteer just pointed at the backyard and said, "He's back there." But then he didn't even go with Speed. He just let him walk off alone. After a short walk, Speed realized there was no master. Is the volunteer translator the hero, or is the female translator really the villain here? It's hard to say. Here's another important detail. The Shaolin Temple is actually nationally protected cultural heritage site in China. That means it's government-owned and managed under strict regulations. So it's unlike private businesses. Speed's Chinese agency can't just partner with the temple for direct commercial returns. There was no sponsorship, no affiliate deal, and that's probably why the Shaolin Temple wasn't part of the original plan. Instead, the Chinese agency arranged visits to places that could offer a clear business return, locations that might have paid for exposure. So from a business perspective, the agency wasn't chasing authenticity. They were chasing return of investment.
Shit, I don't care.
This guy's actually a master.
He is? You master?
Yep.
You master? Hey.
No.
No. Wait.
Okay. Welcome.
Wait, I want to learn Kung Fu.
And is he the master? He's the master. You want to?
师傅吗？
What?
我是教练。
Teach me Kung Fu, please.
No problem. Welcome to show. Okay.
Are you master?
Yes.
Anyway, I found you. What's your name?
叫梁小龙。
来 ，Master 亮 ，Master 亮。
Master Leon. Please teach me Kung Fu.
Okay, no problem.
Please teach me.
Okay.
After the stream, Master Liang shared that when Speed arrived at his martial arts school, he actually just got a call from the government. He was told there is a foreign influencer looking for a Kung Fu master. So he stepped in, mainly because he speaks English. But Master Liang also admitted something kind of endearing. He said English was actually the only subject he failed in university. And here's the thing, English exams in China are really different from English tests in native-speaking countries. English exams in China focus more on grammar rules. Writing is mostly narrative, not argumentative essays. And also, do not test speaking part.
But you get it. Hey, you get it. It's pain, but it's life. It's pain, but it's Shaolin. It's pain, but it's Kung Fu. It's pain, it's you. You understand?
Yes.
Guys, this part absolutely blew my mind. It felt like that moment in a movie, you know, when the true master finally shows up in the second half and suddenly everything makes sense. When Speed met Master Liang, it wasn't just about learning how to punch or kick. Every stance, every move had a meaning. Master Liang explained not only how, but why. Shaolin Kung Fu is not just about physical practice. It's a philosophy. It's about discipline, awareness, harmony between body and mind, strength and softness, movement and stillness. It's about conquering the chaos within. I think when Speed listens carefully to Master Liang, he's not just becoming stronger, he's becoming wiser. And that's the true power of Shaolin. If you are also interested in learning authentic Shaolin Kung Fu from this master, you can visit his school, but I couldn't find it in Google Maps. It probably hasn't been updated yet. But no worries, I've marked the general area for you. It's actually pretty close to the real Shaolin temple. And here's what the place looks like. Master Liang's school, called Shaolin 八段锦传习社. In English, it's Shaolin 八段锦 Heritage Academy. It's right over here on the left.